Yo, where's the music? There it is. Somewhere? There. Hey, what's up? As per usual, for some reason I keep being late nowadays on Mondays and Fridays. It's been fine for like 4 to 5 years, and I guess I have to eventually move it back if I keep being that late. It won't work out with the new job and the travel time, but we'll see. Maybe it'll change. Let's see it happening. I got the haircut. Look at this guy going. Also, I'm not quite sure if you can see it. I bonked my lip. That's really annoying to me, so I'm gonna hide the camera a little bit because it just is very obvious right there. I bonked my lip somewhere and it just started bleeding and I don't know where. It's probably because it's like very cold outside. Then I just smashed my face against the wall or something. So yeah, don't worry, you won't be seeing much of that in the future anymore. I'll be hiding that in a second. I need to just figure out where to go next in the game. Other than that, no really new news besides that the overlay now has the completed permission system in there, which a normal user would never ever see. But the backend is pretty fucking dope now. So that's nice. He posts his haircut on Discord and I can't believe this shit. Gotta post a reaction gift from that. Let's see if I can find something. But yeah, other than that, like today was actually kind of nice. Got a lot of stuff at work done. And was quite productive as the good little worker bee that I am. So that's pretty good. Wait a minute. Why can't I add the GIF? Why won't it let me? Why won't it let me? There you go. Alright, let's hop in game, shall we? So you don't have to look at me any longer. I don't have much else to share, unless you have something that we want to share with the whole class. Probably not. So I think the whole shebang continues around this guy again, so I can unlock more stuff. Probably. I got a haircut. Didn't you just like get shaved? Is this because like isn't it just like basically like a buzz cut? I mean, it could still like a haircut, but it seems to me like more like that you're being sheared. Like a sheep. Just get it done. Something along these lines. But yeah, I guess it continues here. My mom just showed it all. Yeah, like this is what I was saying. It's just basically just get like the, what is it like? How much do people usually go for if they want to cut it like really short, 6mm or something? Let's get the 6mm in there. Or is it 8? I want to say it was 6 probably. And just how do you say it? For emphasis with a webcam, fuck my shit up, and then yeah, they do. I also need to drink something. I haven't been drinking enough water today. I think I said it before. Don't take it personally, but I like you with the medium hair longer, with the medium hair more than with the buzz cut. But that's probably because I only know you with the medium hair. It works the same with my beard. I'm not very much of a beard guy. I was never able to grow like a proper one. I don't think it would look good on me anyhow. It looks like a fucking hamster just fucking died on my cheeks or something. It's just jeans. It's no, that's some copium right there. It's just the jeans. Just yeah. It's in my DNA. I am not going to clean my inventory. Very unlikely. Mine says I haven't been trying to get a beard, but it grew very easily for me. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I could probably do it as well if I just groom it like very nicely, and like obviously you can't just grow any beard. Sometimes you just have to adjust for and go for whatever works for you. Like a porn stash could maybe work for me. That could be kind of cool. Just fucking rocking the long hair. I could just go the fucking mullet. I think I can pull like maybe I should actually pull off a mullet, like a proper one, with a fucking porn stash. To see that, yeah, I'm not quite sure. Like what you know, like the clock is ticking. The clock is literally ticking for me, in that regard, hair wise. So if I ever want to have like a last chance of pulling off a mullet, it should be within the next 5 years or so. It could already be too late, but I could maybe pull off like a fucking mad mullet and a porn stash. It would look completely hideous and hilarious, but it would be a picture for the gods, not the good gods, but probably like some of the more worse gods, but definitely one for the gods. Anyhow, I think I need to talk to this guy. I don't know where it exactly continues to unlock the shenanigans, but this guy was just standing here, so I suppose it's him. Shush music. We don't need you right now. You've already gotten your looks down? I'm still not really though. I mean, I have long hair. Is that my looks down? Just having long hair, is this my identity? Is that it? Yes? Okay, I guess long hair is my identity then, very cool. Hawaiian shirts. It's so funny that like if it's really weird to say that with like the amount of people that only know me by stream, but I like the stuff that I mean that's the stuff that I usually wear is not too different to stream stuff nowadays anymore. But yeah, I'm not really wearing that many Hawaiian. When I was at the beach, I was actually like wearing my Hawaiian shirts. That was nice. Like a couple of years ago. Was it a couple of years ago? I don't remember. That actually worked. It didn't look out of place. Vacation or something. It was kind of goofy. But yeah, I like these shirts. They're nice. They bring a little bit of color in my drab, gray, sad, lonely life. Something along these lines, hey? Anyhow, I'll talk to this guy now. I'm gonna stop yapping. No more yapping, I guess. No one wants to hear me yap. And he still yaps and continues. Greetings, Manabu. How might I be of servers? Second report? Is this the right thing? Ryan informs me that balance has now been restored to all 6 elements in the empty. As such, representatives from the Crystarium will be making regular visits to the camp to observe any changes that occur. I shall oversee the delivery of whatsoever supplies they may require. I think I also need to unlock some of the trials that are in between. Once again, Ryan has kindly agreed to provide a report of your travails in the empty, up to and including the encounter with the being known as Shiva. The preliminary verbal account left me gobsmacked, to say the least. Luray, I finally finished, she yells. Manabu, how goes it? Actually, there was something I wanted to ask you. Huh? What now? Don't worry, it's nothing dangerous. I was wondering if you'd like to join Guy and I for some traditional Mod Sork evening tea. I decline, thank you very much. And in the meantime, I can read through your report. Now everyone is gonna have fun, hahaha. I love reading reports, dude. It's my favorite thing to do. That's taken care of, let's head over to the tea stall. Before that, there's one more thing. This concerns you, Manabu. Does it now? Everything wants a piece of Manabu nowadays. I found this in Eden's core, and it seems like it could be important. For all I know, it might even help me get my memories back. But when I look at it closely, I see images of you swirling around inside it. Whatever it is, it probably means a lot more to you than it does to me. The crystal contains Eden's memories. We've seen one of these before, haven't we? Is game audio playing? Yeah, it is. As you stare intently at the crystal, your mind is overwhelmed with visions of struggles past, twisted and distorted by some unknown force. Whatever is the matter? It's the same as last time. The only explanation I can think of is that Eden's own power altered its memories somehow. But was it before or after they were crystallized? What difference does it make? Regardless of how it was made and where it came from, I can't think of any possible use for this thing. If you want it, Manabu, it's yours. No, I'm not gonna do the Zelda reference thing. I was debating of doing it, but it's been overdone. It looks like I was the one wasting time on this occasion. Let's go and try this tea I've heard so much about. Gaia, wait a moment. But she already left. Manabu, you're still looking a bit green around the gills, so perhaps you can join us next time instead, because we don't, like, tea, you shouldn't drink tea when you're feeling bad. You should only feel tea when you're already feeling good. You don't look too good, so you should just go away, because we don't want to look at your fucking face while you look so miserable. We don't want that. So can you maybe just please leave? I translated that for everyone. Because you're so horribly bad to look at. While this crystal may not serve as an accurate record of your battles, it provides a glimpse at what might have been. It could even help in mentally preparing yourself for foes you have yet to face. Since this contains images of you and your exploits, it seems only right that you should be the one to safeguard it. Stare. Wait, didn't I unlock that last time already? What? Or was it like a leftover from... Oh, was that leftover from last week? Okay, I got these savages here. Got verse. And we got the verse. Okay, yeah, right. Okay, so there's like one more, but I'm not quite sure where I continue to unlock that. So do I now need to just do main story quest, or where do I... Or see, is any blue around here maybe? That's the real question. Because I think there's like one more, right? To this. As far as I know. What is this, for example? The format, that's just random shit. I should probably... Yes, third tier is MSQ bound. Also about the trials in between. I also need to unlock those, I think. And the ballot, I believe. Also, I should probably go back to Crystarium and just buy some gear while I'm at it. Yeah, let's do that. This is in the patch 0.2. Hold on, let me check that on the super cool website. Formally decent. So we have first the Dancing Plague and the Crown of Immaculate. I think I have those unlocked. Then we have the first 4 Savages. I have those. Then I need the Minstrel's Ballad. Hades Elegy, I think I need to unlock. Let's see if I can see that. Presses U. It would be under Trials question mark? What the fuck is the dying gasp? Wait, do I need to unlock these in a... Oh, I also need to unlock the difficulties of those. This is Hades? This is not the Minstrel's Ballad, is it? Oh wait, the Minstrel's Ballad, it is the Savage, or the what was it called, extreme version of that? Basically, right. Only it's not the extreme, it's not labeled extreme, it's the Minstrel's Ballad, okay. That makes sense, so I still need to unlock the Dancing Plague and the Crown of the Immaculate. I've probably... Are they usually in the same tier? Yes, they are. Marked high tiers then, okay. Yeah, I guess we have to go back to the Crystarium for now. Holy shit, every time I look in this inventory. Oh man. I have a band-aid on my leg. Cool story. Minstrels from Another Mother? It might actually be over there looking at the coordinates. Yep. Meow. It's raining. Wait. Aren't you... Yes, I thought so. Manabu Pack, correct? What a name. You've been keeping very busy if all the rumors are to believe. They are all to believed. Everything you've heard. Everything, including those things. Why are you staring at me with such intensity? Pray tell, have I said something to offend you? How in the 7 hells did you wind up in this world? You can cross the rift, you of all. Judging by your cryptic comments, I gather I bear a resemblance to someone you know, but I can assure you that we have never met before, you and I. Clueless. Don't believe me? Then let us be friends. The more you learn about me, the more you will come to realize how different I am from this other, in quotes, me. I'm a wanderer by trade, but a minstrel at heart, a keeper of tales, a singer of songs, a preserver of forgotten truths. Yet in defiance of my internet nature, I have elected to remain here for a time and compose new works. You being a traveling sinner, I'm sure you've seen your fair share of adventures. Such stories often serve as the best sort of inspiration. Perhaps I could persuade you to regale me with one or two? Just one? Maybe two? No? Chicken what?
Resubscription.
Yo.
Freddy's cat. Hey look, it's me. Fat Cat XD.
Thanks, Freddy. Very cool. As a sinner of the world, you must surely have all manner of exciting experiences to share. I pray you regale me with the finest, that it may inspire me to write a song that shall echo in eternity. Wait, why can't I talk about all of these? Is there multiple ballads? I'm a little bit confused, hold on. It's all it's all the extremes. Oh, okay. I'm just comparing it with the thing that we have on our website. We compiled them. Alright. Tanya. I'm gonna sing, guys. It's gonna happen. I'm all ears, Manabu. And then I told the whole thing, even though I don't quite remember it myself. I'm just basically making shit up. The most esteemed of all Fey folk, the venerated ruler of the pixies and the kingdom of rainbows. What tragedy for Titania to go forth in defense of their subjects, only to be corrupted and transformed into that which they fought to defeat. A mad monarch once believed, then feared, and finally set free. There, stun, and you shall be the first to hear it performed. For love of the Fey folk, the king fought light and fell. Pure spirit corrupted in frauds to light spell. Hey, I wrote this, by the way. For treasures did lead him unto the castle door. For treasures did free the king from torment evermore. I can only imagine the horror it must be to listen to me singing this. That must have gripped Titania in the moments before the transformation was complete, knowing that the very people you had sworn to protect would soon suffer and die by your hand. It is all too familiar tale to those of us who have struggled to survive in the wake of the flood. We can but hope that the night's return is of comfort to their soul, should some aspect of it endure. Oh, that's right, it's night here again, I forgot. With the passing of the light, the Fae and now dance beneath starlit skies, I'm sorry. Where before they mourned, they now rejoice. You made this possible, my friend. I look forward to hearing more of your adventures. Unlocked. I didn't read which one it was. Dancing Plague. That is the first one. The next one must be the Crown of the Immaculate then. As a sinner of the world, yep, innocence. Innocence lost. You have a tale for me, my friend, of course. That fight was actually pretty cool. Oh, this is gonna be. I hope this one's gonna be fun. I like the aesthetics of it. The benevolent savior who would lord over paradise itself, the only ruler fit for a stagnant monument to hedonistic excess, Lord Warfrey. But of course he would claim the title of innocence for himself in the end. Extreme versions is pretty fun. I hope. Like I really like the fight itself. It was kind of cool. And I kind of liked Warfrey as well to begin with, like as a character. I cannot speak to whether or not he was a monster as a child, but I can sing of his monstrous deeds and what became of him as a man. Beneath blinding skies, the Lord of Light reigns supreme. From his loft perch to floating fortress, he retreats to plot and scheme. Heavenly exile, born of man and sin, embrace your ascension and fall. What? Embrace your ascension and fall, warden resplendent in vain pursuit of perfect. I have no idea how to rhyme this, I'm sorry. That kind of just fucked you up. What the fuck was that? Maybe it wasn't supposed to rhyme. Maybe I just got the wrong staggering. But yeah. That's not my appeal, so though he summoned every ounce ounce of strength as a champion of light. In the end, Warfrey was no match for the warriors of darkness. He wouldn't be the first to cloak himself in the trappings of the righteousness. They are too common by half. Some might even say... But too common by half, some might even say. Nevertheless, I hope his example serves as a reminder of what evil man may do in the name of so-called good. You and yours did well to lay him low. No doubt you will confront other villains in the days ahead. And I should be most eager to hear your full account after. Whose mask? Spicy! I wonder if that movie aged well. Cringy. Are you watching on the tablet? Holy shit, look at this guy. This guy lives in the future, dude. Smoke. No, it's spicy. Over here, it's spicy. As a sinner of the also yeah, I'm not gonna start talking about the mask now. That's not gonna happen. As a sinner of the world, you must surely yep, I do. Hades, not the game. Hades. I've traversed countless lands and heard innumerable tales, and yet that name is unfamiliar to me. Pray, tell me more. The very man who flooded this world in light, that its extinction might bring about the rejoining he sought. An Ascian who lived a thousand lives in pursuit of the single-minded goal until he fell at your hand. There's a part of me that cannot help but feel that it is not my place to tell this man's story, to sing the ambitions that spurred him to wreak such wanton destruction, and those that compelled you to see that his dream would die in vain. That last part was actually like very short, by the way. Where we went down to the city there, in my opinion. That felt like suddenly like everything was going very, very fast at this moment. Felt kind of weird. But yeah, which was also like multiple years ago now, I feel like. And yet, if you will permit me a moment's indulgence and a measure of poetic license, I would grace your ears with a tune. I call it Requiem for Hero. Yeah, it felt like it. His homeland lost. Wait, I'm gonna just proofread it first. His homeland lost to memory, though eons did he strive. Dark mask he wore, fell plots he hatched to keep vain hope alive. Until the end, that fateful day, when shadow clashed with light, true name revealed his dying wish. Remember us as we fade into night. And that was okay, right? That was a 6 out of 10, right? It was a little bit better, hey? A most challenging subject to put into words indeed, and yet I can take some small solace in knowing that the entirety of the tale, in all its tragic and terrible glory, will live on with you. Should have done Twitch Sings, guys. Missed opportunity. I must say I find it quite fascinating how this Emetzel chose to reveal his true name on the verge of the battle that would prove to be his downfall. I am reminded that the Knights Blessed have a similar tradition in which they conceal their true names outside of rare occasions, such as funerals. This last one was, yeah, it was a little bit of like a plebeian one, so it was like easy for me to read. I'm not that much of a scholar myself. Unlike Manabu. What significance might the act of announcing his true name have carried for him? A matter to ponder, perhaps, should you wish to fully grasp the nature of your foe, of the shadow to your light. Just ponders himself. He's a little bit of a ponderer. Okay, so now I've got the first extremes, got the first 4 savages, got the next Ballad. Technically, there's the ultimate in between, but I don't think we care about that for now. Then there's the Cinder Drift right after, and I have no idea what that is. I probably need to continue the story. I don't think I even have it like on normal unlocked, the Cinder Drift. No, I don't. Yeah, Cinder Drift is the first, yeah. The first that came with the Eden's verse. Like with the second part of the Savages. E5 and E to E8. But like, how can I already unlock the E5 to E8 then? If so that they can't be story locked, right? I mean, I guess I can do that, but I'd rather just like quickly unlock the rest of the Edens. Because I think they take the longest, very likely, right? So I'm gonna quickly buy gear. Meow. What should I have? 500 some. Pant. And a boot. That was the wrong button. I forgot how any button works in this game. Forgot how to open there. To do this. There wasn't the updated portray? Does that automatically? I think it did automatically. Okay. I mean, talking about metaphors, like every Ghibli is like full to the brim with that. So, not that that's a bad thing, not that that's a good thing. It's just a fact. So yeah, they are always amazingly loaded to the brim with that. Trash 5 free. Okay, so no more meowing. So I just do main story quest now then? 5-2? How does questing in this game work again? Dude, I haven't quested in like literally years. Duty. Journal. Your optional dungeons. I'll do that probably in due time. But I think for now I should just focus on doing the... What's ahead of me? Find something else to keep him from the main story quest. Oh, wait, the main story quest is this button. True. Mordona? Okay. Very meow. That didn't met that video. This guy wants to become my editor, smile. smirks even. Or was paid to do it. That can be arranged. Manabu, God, it's good. God, it's... No, I'm not gonna do the goblin voice. I think I usually did like a goblin voice for Potato Root, didn't I? I'm not gonna do that anymore. I don't think anyone enjoyed that, and it wasn't really funny. Manabu Gods, it's good to see you. I hope you're being here. I hope you being here means you've had your fill of the rest. Well, yeah. I enjoyed goblin voice. I think you were the only one though. You're too selfless, that's your problem. Grr. But you'll be no good to anyone if you don't take a break every once in a while. Anyway. It was funny in your clown season. So you're saying, Sonny, that we're not in the clown arc anymore? What arc are we in? The slowly recovering from... I don't know. Crawling back out of the depths of nothingness arc. The self-pity. Yeah, true. Am I still in the self-pity arc, or am I on my way of bettering? Or am I still in the self-pity arc? Or are we already basically like just at the end of it, and it's just like the redemption arc of the self-pity arc? Are we rebounding? I can't. But self-pity arc is good. The Meow arc, yeah, that well. I mean, the Meow arc is like a conjunction arc to all of that. I just scratched my leg. Ow, hold on. Something along these lines. Hold on. But you can only pity yourself if no one else pities you, right? Kinda like loving yourself. You gotta pity yourself first if you want others to pity you, right? Jesus fuck, what the fuck is that? Getting worse, man. I'm more into regretting my life's choices arc, I believe. I would put it. And figuring out that it's that you're like getting too old to do something about it. That type of arc, maybe. Is that an arc? Anyhow, not much has happened since your last visit. I had planned for you to meet that helper I told you about, but he refuses to answer his link pearl. I do hope he's alright. We've been exchanging messages with the Erosian Alliance throughout though. They say the fighting has finally stopped at the Gimli Dark. Copyright. Gimlet Dark, I'm sorry. And that the Empire's shown no sign of movement. Which means we might actually have a moment to ourselves for a change. Seeing as you're back, maybe you could tell me more about your time in the First. Nope. Great! And if you don't mind, I'd like to ask Flamen to join us. She'll want to know what happened to Minfilia, and I think it's best she hears it from you. We'll meet you on the terrace at the House of Splendors. Oh wait, is this actually like, lore-wise, the first time I'm actually coming back? Over here? Now that I think about it? Yes? Yep. Oh, alright. Yeah, okay, now I'm back in the picture, I think. Cool. Coca. This lone picture there is kind of goofy. Yeah. Yeah. I do remember, I think. It's all coming back to me. I'm explaining, shut up. They're taking his job! In here? Yes. Big. Is it in here? Hello? No? Where's the fuck? I don't know where to go. Oh, up there. I'm in my channel. I'm not getting paid enough for this. I'm in my channel. And just leaves Discord. Goes into another channel. Puts on D&D mode. Marabumai, it has been long. Potato did mention that I would be joining you, did she not? Yep, pretty much. Dungeons and Dragon modes. Do not disturb is what it's called. Gaslit me for a second because I was like, did I say the wrong thing? Anyhow, thank you! Words cannot well express how I have longed to know more of the first. This world Menphilia has sacrificed so much to save. But come, rest your feet. What? Feet? Potato should be arriving shortly. We're gonna get a feet massage now? Go to frontline too? This guy doesn't use corporate VoIP software. Hey, I've been using TeamSpeak for the longest time. I'm not quite sure if that qualifies as corporate VoIP software, but I think they kind of want to be corporate VoIP software with the licensing and everything that they're doing. I'm at Jace. Oh, I get it. This guy doesn't even use Slack. What the fuck? And so Menphilia chose to pass on her gift to the next oracle. This girl who Frankfurt named Ryan? To have such a burden thrust upon her as a child, only to embrace it when given the choice. In that respect, they are quite alike. It would seem her legacy is indeed in capable hands. Mine says, wait, it has to stand for don't nag, dude. It actually stands for do not, dude. So basically, you're thinking of writing someone, they are in do not, dude mode. So like, it's just like, they know you're about to write them something, but it's just like, nah, do not. Just don't. Badabu, might I ask a favor of you when... Might I ask a favor of you when next you return to the first? To tell Ryan what I cannot. To tell her thank you. And I will offer thanks to you as well for staying with her to the end. Begging your pardon, could I have a word? Go away. I don't like you. Well, I hope you're here to tell me you've received word from our helper. I wish, nay, I have not had a peep out of him, and it's been a good long while now, too bloody long. On account of which I'm going to sneak over to the border and see if I can get a signal to him from closer up. But what if they catch you? There must be another way. Well, it ain't as if we can ask Thancred to do it. Why? Oh wait, I guess yeah. Besides, I shouldn't have no trouble picking me way through Gimlet. It's this name, dude. Gimli. It's Gimli now. Through Gimli. Now that fighting's died down. Gods know there's enough shadows to hide in. And it beats waiting around here twiddling me thumbs. Any road. I just thought I'd let you know. Now, I'd best be... Gimlet. Ah, nearly forgot. Criley's at the stones and she wants a word. Something to do with the patients? She was getting ready to examine again when I left. I'm not a good pirate. Even though that wasn't quite pirate, but like, is she? We'd best head back then. I'm sure it's important. Yeah. With this music in the background, it sure is. trouble brewing. Meow 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 meow. It seems she's still examining them. Oh, I do hope it's nothing bad. Do you hear that? John Romero has confirmed that Gib is pronounced like Jib and not with a hard G. The fuck are you on about?
You're here. Good.
Ah, it's voiced. No way. Did you also know that it's not that Mike has confirmed that give name please is pronounced like GIF name please and not with a hard G? Did you know that? You heard it here first, guys. I'm gonna mouth is GIF name please, not GIF name please. GIF name please. Thank you. Pronounced as GIF.
So, how are they?
Wait, how do you do autoplay again?
But otherwise in good physical health.
Like this? Yeah.
For the present, at least.
For the present? Oh no, is something wrong with them?
I'm afraid there may be.
The guy in the background.
Detecting faint signs of instability in Thancred's corporeal ether. But subsequent examination suggested all 5 might be affected. And when I examined them just now, my fears were confirmed. Tellingly, the degree of instability varies between them. Thancred exhibits the most notable signs, followed by Y'shtola and Urianger. The twins' ether, meanwhile, remains relatively stable, but there is a change there too if one knows to look for it.
Hold on. Isn't that the order they were called away in?
Indeed. Which leads me to believe the instability will only increase with time. Though I can but speculate, I fear this may be a symptom of a weakening link between body and soul.
Okay.
By the gods! What happens if the link is broken?
I cannot say for certain. This is all unknown.
That voice line was not nearly concerned enough to warrant that animation.
It cannot be good. Mercifully, the instability is still only slight. And you may rest assured, Master Matoya and I will do everything in our power to keep it from worsening. Be that as it may, it is imperative that you find a way to restore our friends' souls to their bodies.
The rest for the righteous, eh?
I realize you've only just returned from saving 2 worlds, but time is not on our side.
But where's he even supposed to start? We had the greatest minds in the realm hunting high and low for an answer, and they ran out of places to look.
You stated in your report that the Exarch had originally intended to reverse the summoning process by means of his own death, correct? Raha always was a reckless young fool. ready to die for the first righteous cause that came along. His plan might well have worked. I, for one, am glad he never had the opportunity to see it through. Even if it does mean our friends must remain stranded a while longer. There is another way, I am sure of it. And the key lies with him, with the Exarch. Pray return to the First and apprise him and the others of the situation.
Okay.
We, meanwhile, will do what we can from here. And, if the fates are kind, we will have good news to share upon your return.
Take care over in the First, Manabu. We're counting on you and the Crystal Exarch to bring our friends home. Don't you worry, Master Matoya, and I will be thinking of something. We'll think of something. Okay. Teleports back. Not taking the scenic route. Just literally teleports. Did I just do that? Using my freaking map? Why is he faster? I'm being gatekept. Do you have business with the Crystal Exarch? Just say the word and I would be happy to escort you to Ocular. Ah, Manabu, you are returned. I hope your time in the source was suitably restful? Question mark. But of course it wasn't. Go on. The corporeal ether shows signs of instability. By the gods, the possibility never even occurred to me. If you have returned in the hope that my research has yielded a solution, I fear you will be sorely disappointed. It is but a mercy we have the likes of Mistress Kryla and the Master Matoya to keep our friends' bodies safe while we wrestle with a problem. But I cannot forestall the separation of body and soul indefinitely. Come, the others must... What? Come! The others must be told.
Pray excuse my late arrival.
I shall not.
Will Thancred and Reen not be joining us?
Reen.
Nay, milady. With apologies to all, they beg leave to pursue their investigation of the empty to its conclusion. Should matters here demand their presence, however, they did assure me that they would make themselves available.
Yes, of course. Then let us proceed. I think it best that you begin by providing a summary of Mistress Kryle's findings.
And so he did. Classic Panra move up.
I suppose it was only to be expected that some change would occur.
Yet our souls seem unaffected, to my eye at least. How long they will remain so is another question. Kryle is right. It is imperative we find a way to return to the source.
Perhaps an explanation of the method by which I brought you here will yield some inspiration. Ere I begin, it must be noted that I am by no means a gifted mage. In order to employ powerful magics, I must rely upon the Crystal Tower and its boundless reservoirs of energy.
He's just like the guy from the, what was it?
The magic that summoned you was no exception. 'Tis a singular spell, adapted through painstaking
A D&D movie.
technique that transported me to the first. To use an analogy, it works by cutting a hole in the fabric of reality. A hole tailored to the object of summoning, through which it and it alone may pass unscathed. Though I succeeded in creating said hole, I failed to latch onto my intended target. Instead of you, the spell found those close to you, and ended up summoning them in their incomplete state. I would not soon throw my life away, not after the lengths you and yours went to save it.
Every time someone talks, there's like a massive loud ringing in the background.
No effort to see you safely home. But should all else fail, and your lives be at stake, there remains one sure method.
Go on.
Oh. What was that for?
How can you even entertain such thoughts? You owe your life to the Warrior of Light, and you don't get to die unless he says so.
Your followers await your divine judgment.
What did you
Give bot, please. What the fuck?
If the two of you have finished, perhaps we could return to our discussion? Rather than dwelling upon the multiple failed attempts at transference, I think it would behoove us to focus on the solitary success. I would draw your attention to the fact that our friend can travel between worlds possessed not only of his body and soul, but his personal effects besides. This is no different from the teleportation magics to which we are all accustomed. Magics that allow for the transportation of those inanimate objects one considers to be an extension of oneself.
Are you suggesting that simply by considering us his possessions, he could carry our souls back to the source upon his person?
You are just things to me.
Nice if things were that simple for a change. But vague notions of ownership seem a rather tenuous thing to stake our lives on. So much as a moment of doubt on his part, and we'd be left floating in the rift.
Milady hath the right of it. The requisite fixity of belief would be too much to ask even of our friend. Yet, were we to immure our souls within an object in his possession, mayhap then our safe passage could be assured. White Auracite would, I believe, serve as a suitable vessel for this purpose. It was conceived to imprison the massy soul of an Ascian, and should house one of ours with relative ease. We would need only to ensure our soul's safe preservation inside the stone, and identify a means by which they might be transferred back unto our vacant bodies.
Soul preservation and transference. I believe I know of someone who may be able to assist us. On the far shore of the source, there stands a great palace built by the elves. It was forsaken in the wake of the flood, but a certain Nummo chose to make their home there soon after. Though they have long lived as a recluse, they once occupied a place of honor in Verbert's royal court, and it is said that none in all of Norvrant is more knowledgeable than they on matters of the soul.
Well, I've no objection to seeking a helping hand, but if they've gone to such lengths to hide themselves away from the world, what makes you think they'd be willing to lend us one?
A worthy question. Years ago, I myself tried and failed to solicit their cooperation in the battle against the Sin Eaters. No sooner had I begun to make my plea than they unleashed a swarm of their familiars upon me. Unlike me, however, you have curried favor with the Fae folk. By that merit alone, I am hopeful that they would grant you an audience. They may still be inclined to turn you away, of course, but if their knowledge might feasibly facilitate your return home, we have to try.
Very meow. I accept. Zero slots remaining. The Grand Cosmos, that is, the palace we seek, stands on the opposite shore of the source. I will arrange for a boat to carry us there. Whilst thou journeyest thither, I think it best that I devote mine energies to the creation of White Orsite. By thy leave, of course. The process requireth no small amount of time, and should the new moon consent to lend us their aid, we will have need of a suitable vessel ere long. Agreed! Then I would ask the rest of you to meet me in Sullen, and do be prepared for a warm reception. Want to take a screenshot of it and just mark it with colors? Because I don't even know what most of these things are anymore. Are you sure about that? Is that the inventory? Yeah. I mean, these are colors. This is like stuff that I got from... I can probably throw 90% of the way, but okay, hold on. I mean, this what the armory chest I can clean up myself. This is just like some stuff that I have to go through. I don't think there's anything worthwhile in there anymore. Throw the no, I need those! I need those! I need those! I can't throw them away! I need them! Got the button to open it up. And this one is, I think, like semi. I think all of these things I want to. I want tree throat in there. Oh wait, this is Joel, and this is I think like his friend. I remember, but I think I want to use these as glamours or something. Don't know where I got these, but yeah. But yeah. You made up the... What do you mean? It's like... They're friends! What do you mean I made it up? Fucking with me? The cream cheese. I still have 5,000 cream cheese in my inventory. Imagine the smell. Imagine the smell. Oh, I can't. I can't fly here. You should be proud to carry them. What the smell, dude. Also, I was considering like doing a special occasion. Like, do you guys remember the last time? I think that wasn't the last time I did a 24-hour stream doing like a New Year's or something. I do remember streaming to like at least 1 or 2 New Years. I can't recall. One was, I think, through my birthday. The other one was New Year's. I don't know. But yeah, I'm happily busy this New Year, so I won't be doing that tomorrow night. I will post cringy shit on Discord though. No, yeah, I think I played Superland. Was that one? I don't know. Or did I take off work for that? Can't remember. Yeah, like I think we had. Did we have 2 or 3 24-hour streams in all? I think 2, and after the second one, I was just like, I'm not quite sure if I want to do that again. 2, I believe. Yeah, I also want to say 2. I could see a third, but I'm not quite sure how I... Everything is so complicated nowadays, guys. Everything's just so complicated. Meow. What the fuck is this? Imagine not being able to fall. So bad. Meow 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 meow. Also, I'm kind of like always behind of games. Like just starting to talk about like what we do or like what is the plan for next year. I tend to always be behind the game that are currently like big for everyone that is playing, because I always play games that are usually like very old or just very niche for some reason. Like in this case, like I'm behind like multiple years in Final Fantasy even and so on. But yeah, maybe we'll change that. But I don't really feel like playing most of the new games, to be quite honest, just because like other people are playing them. It's like I think my biggest problem really, besides not being the most fun person to be around. Violin lessons? You want to take violin lessons? That's fucking wild. It was on New Year's. Says mine. Okay. 2020. I actually thought about taking dancing lessons. There's like, I think, some dance courses around here, which is basically just like default dance, or what you call it, or standard. But I'm actually considering, like, I'm in my good 30s, going 40s now, and I don't think it's like too awkward doing that anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna Fortnite default dance. And then the second one, I think I still have like some data on that stuff. I mean, I have like some games I want to play, but usually it's like, how to explain? Actually, I'm gonna put on the webcam to put a little more emphasis on what I'm saying. For most of the things, it's like, oh yeah, I know this game. I also want to play that on release like fairly early. But I'm not quite sure if then people start playing. A lot of people start playing it on stream, and then I'm like, I don't think I have anything good to add to that. So I'm just gonna either play it by myself or don't play it at all. And usually I don't end up playing it at all. It's the same with the B-side game that came out, which I really wanted to play on stream as well. And I played the demo like on itch back in the day, and I was just like, when this comes out, I'm definitely gonna play that. And not the game for you, Sonny. Mine knows the game. And now suddenly everyone is playing it, and I'm like getting a little bit like, I don't think I have anything to add to that. So maybe I should just play it by myself. But yeah. It's like most of the problems, really. The demo was pretty good though. Very enjoyable. Not quite sure how much it changed from that. Anyhow, I think we'll hide the webcam again. Just like, yeah. One of my goals is still to just get back into the old saddle from back in the day, where I just like go full ham on doing more events, doing more special things, bringing back voice controls, bringing back all the Give Bot Please integrations that I wrote to some degree somehow to make it just, I don't know, man. Something like that. Something worthwhile, something fun. I was relieved to hear the X-Sarge intended to arrange for what to carry us across the lake. Not that I would be opposed to swimming, mind you. Someone, editor, post the clip of Alphinaut jumping in the water. Hold on. Found it. He said the palace is on the opposite shore, but I see nothing on the horizon. Safe empty sky. Curious. Curious. The X-Sarge is said to prepare for a warm reception at the palace. Let's hope it's more cordial than his last visit. It's nothing but fog. I mean, there's something over there. I could see stuff. You can make some stuff out. There's like some stuff maybe. I don't know. The fuck is this? The fuck is this? When will he disappear? Oh, he's already fading out. Oh. As I told you before, I had scarcely set foot on the palace grounds when I was set upon by our host's familiars, and I expect our reception today to be no different, which is why I propose we march through the main gate, weapons drawn. I'm sorry, but are we not here to petition for assistance? You can't honestly think bargaining and looking for a fight is going to persuade them. Actually, I believe the X-Sarge may have the right of it. They have no doubt poured a great deal of time and energy into their creations. Were I them, I should be most interested to meet with those who could overcome my defenses. As would any true seeker of knowledge, and there is little we can say nor do to convince them to help us if we know nothing of their character, nor less why they chose to hide themselves from the world. But if we can seize their interest, mayhap we can earn ourselves an audience. Weapons drawn this, then. Though I must say, X-Sarge, you certainly seem to be enjoying all of this. Not wrong. Do I? Well, I will not deny that I enjoy the thought of fighting alongside you, or rather than pacing about inside the Crystal Tower. You both seem to be in rather high spirits, if you ask me. Not that I'm surprised. Your moods invariably improve when Manabu's around. What exactly are you implying? He averted a calamity, and the light which seemed destined to consume him has been extinguished. It's only natural that we are pleased to see him. guess, well, you will have plenty of time to celebrate his good health after we've finished here. Of course. Then let us proceed to the palace. The fuck did I just unlock? Is it the dungeon? Dungeon. Any inviters? Let me invite people. When was the last time you did a dungeon? Oh, Kiranishi's playing? Cool. Actually a moon cat. Fucking moonies. Actually, is my armor repaired? It should suffice. Actually, like, what is my... Is my armor level already... Yeah, it's good for savages, alright. Want me to do the dungeon? Wait, hold on. Is the voice... I just want to test. We're not gonna do voice controls, but I just want to see if the voice controls are even still working. Because in between now and the last time using voice controls, how do I even use it again? Was it like this? Fuck. Let me quickly check my documentation. Give bot please documentation. Then I'm gonna use them because I currently don't feel like it. And I think like I'm gonna schedule a certain day where I select some dungeons and we do some voice control dungeons again. Because I've reworked the whole voice controls of the bot back in the day, and then I never used them. I fucking never used them. Is it this one? Naked dungeons. I still have... man, it was like 2 or 3 years ago, but I never finished the videos because I thought they were fucking boring. Put so much work into that as well. Oh, that's cool. Maybe they are... I don't know, like... Yeah, maybe I should just upload them. Upload and move on. I've made so much videos to actually upload to YouTube that I've never published. Because I worked on them many hours. That was just like, yeah, they're not good enough. And then I just fucking never released them. At least, there's like at least 5 to 6 videos currently. Just sitting, like actually edited, like actually fully, like with a, I wouldn't say with a script and everything, but that was always like, is this adding anything? Anything that no one else has done before? Is this adding anything new? Is it doing anything that is like remotely interesting? Yeah. Jump? Holy shit, that's still working. Right? Right? Move left? Do you see like the small growing effect when I say something? It's actually kind of cool. Turn. Heal. 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 Fuck. Physic? Physic? Target 2? Group 2? Oh, stop! Stop! Turn left. Run. Maybe I should remove one of the speech bubbles. It looks a little bit weird with speech bubbles on both sides, right? Stop. Turn. Group 3. Group 3. What the fuck, England? Group 3? I forgot how to select something. Group 3. Oh yeah, party 3. Party 3. Isuna. Isuna. Fuck. Dispel? You know what's kind of funny? That was, like, all of this was way before AI voice recognition and all that stuff, so maybe I should upgrade it. It could be so much better nowadays. Because this one has not been trained on anything at all. Anyways, turn. It would make it a little bit too usable, maybe. Like, I had like some really crazy thing. I think like focus. Focus. Set focus. Remember. Cancel. Focus. Focus. Target? Why can't I target the focus? Focus. Jump. Focus. Focus. Bitch. Focus. Phobias? The fuck? Party 2. Party 3. Party 1. Focus. There. Party 1. Focus. Focus. Holy shit. I remember now how, like, I actually had to train this so much back in the day. Focus. Focus. It's so funny how every time it just recognizes something different. Focus. Focus. Am I mispronouncing it that badly? Focus. Of course! This is not how you pronounce it! Cancel. Cancel. Focus. Heal. Physic. Physic. Dispel. AoE. I forgot what it's called. Art of War. Art of War. Art. Run. Turn left. Turn right. Left. Left. Stop. Pineapple banana. Pineapple banana. Pineapple, banana. Banana, pineapple. Pineapple, banana. I can't even cancel anymore. That was the code phrase to stop it, I think. Pineapple, banana. Pineapple, banana. Banana? Banana. What the fuck is a banana? Pineapple, banana. Could it be that I don't have the voice recognition properly installed? So it just like... Banana? This is not how you pronounce it! Pineapple, banana. You gotta be fucking shitting me. It is German voice recognition, I think, for some reason. But it's outputting it in English. I think it's German voice recognition, that's why. Did I have it... Is it using German? No fucking way, hold on. Nah. No way. Wait a second. Focus? Focus? Physic. Physik. Physik? No, it actually isn't, okay. I'm just trying to pronounce everything in slightly more German. Art of war? Flower, it works. Ether flow? Ether? That works surprisingly well. War? War? Bio. Bio. Dot. Debuff. I forgot. Anyways, doesn't really matter. I'm gonna look all of them up eventually, then I'll just... Maybe we'll make a video out of it. Mr. Burnett's, exactly. Pineapple, banana. Why is this working? It's not... There must... I must have like a weird voice. It must be wrongly set up. I'm so bad at this right now. It's unbelievable. This is not English. Why is it recognizing some things but not others? It's supposed to be American English that I'm supposed to be speaking. And the switch off phrase that I've set for myself is pineapple banana. And not pineapple banana. What the fuck? Sorry about that. That was a little bit of shenanigans. Let's go. Is this one? Yeah. You benoy who this? I don't know how this fucking game works anymore. I don't know what type of spells I have for this difficulty. I only work that I have a gain on 2. Oh, Fey Blessing, okay, cool. I'm playing video games, guys. No way. Copyright by Disney World. I also pressed the wrong button, smile. Wait, not around arena? What the fuck? The cooldown is not ready, smile. Okay, we have 4 zone. No, we have more than 4. Do we have soaked them? Ah, okay. The fuck is this spell? When I have so many spells, I have no idea what they do. What is this? Okay. I need the treasure. I don't. It was a lie. Oh, that looks kind of fucking dope. I accidentally unsummoned my... can pull this dick. Oh, got him. I forgot Bio Smile. Okay. You only take one? What now? Ah. Okay. In here? Wait, do we need to just do the opposite now? Oh, I get it, okay. How much do they travel though? One? Yeah, they travel one, okay. Trolling. Look at these two, like, being toxic down here. So toxic. So toxic, guys. You're so toxic. Wait. Why do I need to resummon my fairy suddenly? What's up with that? Like, did my abilities change that much? Shadowbringers? Stop looting now. No way. They are literally in the picture. Or where, rather. Oh wow, it's that one room from World of Warcraft. No way. You sold these halls long enough. Come, Lucas, our guests want something company. Lugus. Meow 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 meow. Why is there usables? Oh boy, why is the usables? Why is the usables? Scorching right, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. Monkey see, monkey do. Don't hide behind it? Oh. Whoop. Whoops. I got completely fucked by that. I was looking at my skills. I'm like, I could use some of my new skills that I don't know yet. Hey, the whole gang is here. No way. What is this melody? Are they still dancing back here now? They are. Render distance issue. Look, they're actually dancing, no way. No freaking way. I can't walk up to him. I wonder why you had to burn these surrounding things. Maybe they would just, in a certain phase of the boss fight, like the way they're placed, it kind of looks like they would create like death zones. Kind of like this is maybe a laser that goes like this and this and this. This would deny like a whole area, and this would basically deny this whole area. I don't know. It would have burnt you. Oh, okay. Or that. Or that. Sure. Clap. How can it clap? It doesn't have hands. Impressive. Go on. Just like his ass cheeks slapping. Oh, it's one of these guys. Okay.
Backlook, 'tis good to see you again after all these years. And judging by your vigorous greeting, I dare say the feeling is mutual. To be sure, a simple shake of the hand would have sufficed by way of welcome, but I shan't complain. But you must be wondering as to the purpose of our visit. We come to beg your assistance in a most urgent matter.
Shake? Beg?
Our comrades' very souls are in danger. If we are to save them, we will need the benefit of your unsurpassed knowledge on the matter. Please, will you not sit and hear our plea?
Oh, how dare you! How dare you speak thus in my presence! It was to escape such words of temptation that I hid myself from the world of men. You are sinners, one and all, and I swore never again to have any part in your affairs.
I can only imagine what terrible events forced you into a life of seclusion. But I know that the Numo are a good and noble folk. It is not in your nature to turn a blind eye to the plight of those around you. And in treating with us, I am certain whatever mistrust you feel for man will begin to heal.
Eel.
if you will not be satisfied, I suppose I could listen. After all, there's no harm in just... No, I mustn't. Not again. That damn court mage seemed to have the best of intentions too, and countless innocents died for my naivety. Oh, you know not what you ask of me. What horrors my knowledge has wrought.
We would never misuse it. Refuse all you want, we won't lie down and accept defeat.
Of all the visitors I could possibly have, they're even more stubborn than I am.
Oh. No.
Oh, very well. I will hear your petition, but that is all. And I expect fitting payment for my troubles.
Commensurate with your contribution to our cause. No more and no less, I promise you. With that settled, might I impose upon you to join us at the Crystarium? I'm afraid the nature of my friend's predicament calls for absolute secrecy.
You told me you don't like it when I voice act. There you are, the others have gone ahead to the Crystal Tower with back look. That is incorrect. You can check the first! Omega lul. For the record, I truly wish we hadn't had to resort to such words when treating with him. I have ever sought to convince, not compel. Yet I cannot deny that part of me is glad Roger shared his knowledge of the Numo with us. Had he not, Backlook wouldn't be here. Speaking of whom, we should hurry. To keep our guest waiting would only add insult to injury. You may now enter the Grand Cosmos with a party of NPC avatars. To make use of this feature, open the Trust interface and locate under the... What the fuck is the Grand Cosmos? Was that the dungeon name? Oh, it was the name of the dungeon, okay. We mustn't delay here any longer, Manabu. If Backlook is to hear the truth of our travails in the first, you of all people should be present. Meow 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 meow. This icon is new, by the way. This one here that says, hey, you need to enter and then for the main story quest or something. It's like a travel through thing. This seems new. I haven't seen that before. They added that recently. Interesting. Do you have business with the Crystal Exarch? It's nice also that they added it like retrospectively in parts. That's actually nice. Just say the word. It makes me wonder if they had prepared for that eventuality already, so they only had to like a flip once they were ready to just like have this in place for like the older places, or if there was like a lot of manual editing in places involved. Just say the word and I would be happy to escort you to the ocular. Always.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me not only that the return of night was your doing, but that you hail from another world as well?
Yes.
Everything we told you, of the source, the shards, the 7 umbral calamities, all of it is true. I realize how fantastical it sounds, and I would not blame you for doubting our testimony. But given your expertise, you must surely have noted the peculiar nature of their souls.
Any other time and I would have dismissed your stories as balderdash and flummery. But upon closer inspection, 'tis plain their souls are far denser than is normal, and that they do
I'm
not
very dense.
possess true bodies. Save you. Your body is your own. And your soul is the densest of them all.
I'm the densest.
As I said before, were it not for their heroism, the skies over Norvrant would still be awash with light, the realm yet at the mercy of Vorthri and the Sin Eaters. After all they have done for our home, seeing them safely back to their own, it seems the very least we can do.
Your tale is intriguing. Yes, very intriguing indeed. Simply to hear it is fitting payment in itself. As for your friends, I can but agree. Their valorous deeds on behalf of Norvrant are deserving of recognition, of their own fitting payment.
You will help us then?
I will. I would see my knowledge put to good use for a change. I do have one condition, however. I am not the spry young Numo I once was. As such, I will require assistance in my fieldwork and testing.
It would be our pleasure. We'll be laboring for our own benefit after all.
Okay then. Did you happen to notice the magic broom strewn about the Grand Cosmos? Uncanny. True. I sometimes forget we are not truly here in the first. It will be good to be whole again. Backlook has a fine eye. Though we have yet to begin, I rather think the Exarch was right to call on them. Fortunately for us, Backlook is of a mind to see you, and your fellow science justly compensated for your efforts. Make the science great again. I mean, whole again. You have spun quite a...
You have spun quite a tale, but tell me, have you given any thought as to how you might return to your world?
Are you happy now? It's beautiful, he says, and...
White Orphight, you say? An intriguing proposition, but one which fails to account for the present state of your souls. They have become highly charged, likely as a consequence of having maintained tangible forms for so long. In such an energetic, unstable state, there is no telling what may happen to their souls within the Orphight. They will very well become immutable to transference, never to be restored to their bodies.
Then, would it be possible to force our souls into a state of dormancy prior to transference? And he's lost it? What the fuck do you mean?
In theory, yes. But the,
This is starting to...
but the soul is not a candle to be snuffed out and relit on a whim.
Well, that sounds ominous. What exactly would rendering our souls dormant entail? Next dialogue box was a goblin.
In order to maintain a corporeal form, your soul constantly draw ether from your surroundings. This process must be halted and the resulting surface of ether removed.
I'm getting tears in my eyes, dude.
Your minds would ultimately be separated from these forked bodies of yours, rendering you incapable of interacting with the world around you. A cruel fate under normal circumstances, but one which will be rectified upon your return home.
Leaving lifeless husks? Like those poor souls at the inn at your journey's head? Corrupted by the sin eaters? The ether made stagnant by the light? I butchered the sentence, but I'm broken.
Corrupted? Stagnant? Might I see these unfortunate individuals? Individuals?
Also, goblin is more like this.
This is the goblin voice for potato.
Why do you think you might be able to help them?
I might or I might not, but I shan't know for sure until I have seen their condition firsthand.
And I would be glad to take you to them, on the understanding that you won't do anything which might increase their suffering.
It was my faith in man. It was my faith in man I lost, not my compassion.
Well, I see no need for all of us to accompany you. While you escort our guests to the inn, I will assist Roger in creating the requisite oversight. I believe my talents would be better applied to that endeavor as well. Might I leave the three of you to assist Backlook as necessary? Let us make for a meringue then. Like the difference between those, like between Goblin and this one is like this one is more nasal and the Goblin is more rolling the throat. Uji is more than capable of creating the oversight on his own, but if aught should go awry, I would be on hand to assist him. Sure. Sure thing, bud. teleports. I need something to drink. Please be voiced, 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 please be voiced. Fuck. So,
so this is Helric, is it?
Wait, that was more goblin.
So this is Helric, is it? Yes. Its etheric balance leads perilously towards the light. Towards stasis.
What do you suppose will happen to him?
Not too bright, are you, boy?
Wait, this is more like... I can't do it anymore now. That was more like a grandma now.
Not too bright.
I don't know how I did it.
Not too bright, are you, boy? The same as the poor souls corrupted by the light. We will become a sin eater. He will become a sin eater.
You don't know that. We've defeated the Warns and banished the light from the night sky. Helric was completely unresponsive before, but now... Mumble. It's like, you know, sponsored by a competitor for TeamSpeak.
Then perhaps there's yet hope. If I may, there's a treatment I wish to administer to the patients.
What sort of treatment?
In the course of my studies of the soul, I once created a tonic which could temporarily stimulate the ether in one's body. After some refinement, it came to be used by the Knights of Verbert. Then to take darker for far darker purposes. Lest it fall into the wrong hands, I swore to never make it again. Swore to never make again to make it. Swore. Never, I'm never gonna do it again. But for its sakes, I will break that oath. It's not like to reserve... It is not like to reserve the stagnation, mind you. But it should offer some measure of relief.
Gotta talk. What the fuck was that sudden music? That was super weird. That's someone in my group is doing combat. Why do I hear combat music? Had no effect, okay. It's very fitting music. What is this warmth I feel in my chest? Oh wait, over there. I feel warm, and my legs they don't feel as heavy. Yeah, I was very fucking close to do that. I was like.
Now then, have you not? Now then, have you noted any change in the patients?
A notable rise in body temperature and increased motor function, in most of the patients at least. The more severe afflicted show no response. Manabu nods.
As I feared then. 'Tis true that with the restoration of night, the corrupting influence of light will no longer grow. And yes, the bodies will naturally return to equilibrium. It is really hard to pronounce it like that. It will naturally return to equilibrium, given time. But this holds true only for the corporal ether. The incorporeal ether, that is that of their soul, it is not easily mended.
Which is why those in the later stages of corruption, like Halric, appear to be unaffected by your tonic?
Precisely. The boy's soul's far too gone, is too far gone. His mind held together by the finest of threads. There's a chance he may one day recover, of course, but it could take years, decades even.
By the gods, he could wake to find himself an old man, just like me. A fine reward for his persistence, the opportunity to mourn the life he never had a chance to live. No, there must be something we can do. Look, I realize this is not why we petitioned your aid, but do you think it possible we can find a way to hasten their recovery?
Maybe. Nor do I think it is possible that in treating, nor do I think it impossible that in treating them, we might learn something of relevance to your own predicament.
It is more. I'm turning more and more this voice into a goblin voice. I can't help it. It's turning more and more goblin with each passing minute.
I suspect the Crystal Exarch has told you of my past. That I was once a mage of the Royal Court of Vobert, and that soulcraft was my field of study. The tonic you administer to the patients here is one of the fruits of my labors. I hope to do great things for the kingdom. But in the end, my knowledge brought only suffering. A plague the like of which one had never seen.
Why does it seem familiar?
In the hands of unscrupulous man, what should have been my greatest triumph instead became my greatest shame.
You mustn't dwell in the past, and now you have a chance to redeem yourself.
That I do, a comforting thought indeed. But let us return to the task at hand, finding a means by which we might revitalize these people's incorporeal ether.
Yeah, that's probably why it rings a bell. Do you think it can be done?
Were the sky still ablaze with primordial light, I would call it an exercise in futility. But now we might have a chance. The method I have in mind will entail the conjuring of familia. They are able to amplify the energies poured into them, making them a perfect conduit for the ether with the revitalizing magics we will ultimately employ.
If you're about to launch into a lengthy explanation of the metaphysics of your plan, don't bother. I'd rather get on with doing whatever it is that needs to be done, if it's all the same to you. Whatever reagents must be produced or spells invoked, I'll do it.
I admire your spirit. Very well. Your first task will be to gather the necessary materials, the purest of waters and the finest of clays, as well as the Fey lantern brimming with pixie magic.
If you're convinced the resulting familiar could help the patients, fine. Alphanor, the water and clay will be simple enough, but I think you know what we'll have. What? But I think you know what we'll have to do to get the lantern. Oh yeah, I remember. You don't mean... The pixies took quite a liking to us before. If you humor them with our company, I'm sure they'll be willing to help us. ... Fine. We'll pay a visit to Edelmec. Though I never thought you would be the one to suggest going back there.
I'm impressed you've been there at all, let alone befriended the Fey folk. Oh, while you're about it, seek out the noble of Pliny. They will be able to supply you with water suitable for our needs.
Right. Let's get this over with, shall we?
There still remains the matter of clay. Might I prevail upon you to find it?
I fucking hate this voice. I want to stop. It's silly.
Clay from Emerang would likely be best. Know you of anyone who might be able to assist us?
Clay. The miners, right?
Ah, yes. They will be able to point you in the right direction, I'm sure. While you and the twins are occupied, I will see if there's aught else I can learn of the stagnation which afflicts the people here.
Can I just fly there? Finally, some good music. So it looks pretty nice with the new lighting. To be quite honest, I'm not really seeing any new differences. The only difference that I've seen is like they did like some heat distortions every now and then. I've seen it around Manabu, like some stuff sometimes. But with I don't see anything of the new light. Might be my graphics sense. Also, I still think that Manabu's body looks like super weird and plasticky for some reason. It could be just my current graphics settings. I haven't adjusted them since. Install mods to fix it. How were you able to say the word mods in chat? How did he do that? What? How is he doing that? Pretty sure I banned this word. Nice one. Magnus. Manabu, well, what a coincidence. You've come at a good time. We have just this moment finished repairing the Talos and trolley you lot took to Nebef Arang. The trolley was no trouble, but the Talos would have been another matter had we not had a visit from Master Chai. He offered us a share of the leftover building materials from Daedalus Stoneworks, as well as a few trade secrets to help us along. Clever man, that Chai nuts. He seemed pretty keen on the ideas I had for putting the giant Talos to work. Like a giant trolley, but Magnus still refuses to see all the good we could do with it. You're entitled to your dreams, Jarek, but it doesn't mean you can go harassing our guests with them. Master Chai was just being polite. And something tells me Manabu here didn't come all this way to talk about trolleys. What is it you need, you need, friend? I see. And this familiar requires the clay from Emerang? Well, look no further. If anyone can find you some quality clay, it's us. Saying that, it isn't exactly a commodity nowadays, but there must be some lurking somewhere or another, waiting to be dug up. If I'm not mistaken, there was a time when they used to take clay from Mount Biran mines to make adobe bricks. Place is swarming with coyotes now, but if you're after the good stuff, you could do worse than to look there. Could I do worse to look there? I wonder. I forgot where they are. Nah, I use paint.net bricks. What fate? Oh wait, why did I just wait? What? Okay, okay. I guess randomly also a fate here. Is this this is not a fate, right? No. Okay, it's just coincidence. That gave me a confuse. I'm getting spammed for fate messages. Ah! Oh no. I got all the clay. Clayaboo. Do I need to return to them to show it? Nah, they probably don't really fucking care. We'll just go back here. Meow, 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 meow. I'm considering like taking the rest of my vacation days just to maybe hang out and just have like a week of gaming or something. Because it shouldn't impede on the big meetup that we are technically soon planning. I still need to get rid of some days whenever I find the time to actually take the vacation.
The twins have returned, and in one piece at that. I was convinced. Oh, I should have talked to them. I was convinced the pixies would turn at least one of them into a garden ornament, but no. You have the clay, I take it?
It's the perfect music for this.
Wonderful. We need to combine the clay and the water, then heat the mixture with the Fey Lantern. After that, it will be a simple matter of setting upon a suitable form and performing the necessary incantation.
Back, look, I have a question. In the event that we had need of the spell and you weren't around, would it be possible for another person to perform the incantation? Assuming they possess
the requisite skill? Yes.
Helwig and the others have suffered so much, and they swore to do everything in my power to save them. If there is a chance the spell could do that, I would be the one to invoke it.
Mayhap you should be the one to do so. A deep understanding of the subject's physical state, combined with a strong desire to help them, can drastically increase the magic's effect. And you are painfully more familiar with these people than I am.
I dare say there are a few in all of Northrend more detailed. Damn it! What am I reading? I dare say there are a few in all of Northrend more dedicated to finding a cure. Is that not so, Manabu? Absolutely, she's the best woman for the job. Very few. If art should go awry, I'll see what I can do. Take the first one. I'll give it my all for Helric, for Tesleen.
Then we are all of a mind on the matter. Alice shall be the one to conjure the familiar.
Let us begin.
Close enough.
I trust you've prepared the clay? Very good. Now, I would have you sculpt for me a porksy.
What now?
Plump, with floppy ears and a short curly tail.
A porksy. I think I know what you mean. There we are. How's that?
Well, it is certainly creative. There's no denying that.
Yes, I'm no artist. Very funny.
Pay him no mind, child. Though it may look like a grotesque parody of reality, it is what the invoker believes that matters.
You're not helping.
But I speak the truth. If successful, this incantation will turn imagination into reality. Which is why the only thing of import is what you believe this figure embodies. You must focus. Hold the Porksy's image steady in your mind's eye. Now then, as I taught you, relax and allow your energies to flow.
With flesh of clay I bid thee rise, on wings of dreams to touch the skies. What once was idle fantasy, I call forth to reality.
Could have been a song made by Suno AI.
Not bad for a first attempt.
Pigs are flying, guys. It's time.
Now, let us see what can be
Happened.
done for young Halric. Through the operation of the magics you invoked to animate this familiar, it is now replete with the energies required to stir the boy's soul. You need but give it a name, and it will do as your heart desires.
A name. All right, I've decided. Now. Go, Angelo!
Mother, I...
Okay. How is the backlog? Did it work?
I believe it did, and your fledgling familiar have done well. If my eyes do not deceive, a hint of color has returned to his soul.
Gods, I would jump with joy if it weren't so exhausted. We're so close now, Helric.
As you are even now in the process of discovering, this magic asks much of the invoker. What you may not have realized is that the same is also true of the subject. As such, we must proceed with caution. However, with further treatment, I have the utmost confidence the boy will be making a full recovery. Observing the reanimation of a stagnant soul has been the most enlightening. I will need time to put my theories into proof, but I believe I can fashion a spell to produce the opposite effect. That is, to induce stagnation.
Thus enabling our safe transport back to the source via our side! Exclamation mark. A thought occurred to me about this treatment. Backlog said that the soul is rendered dormant, the mind is separated from the body, that a person becomes incapable of interacting with the world around them. Does that not sound a lot like some of the tempered back in the sauce? Source? Why did I say sauce? Not really. It is the fate of the most tempered to become slaves to primals, save in a handful of cases. Or am I missing something? If I can master this technique, the art of revitalization, this damn it! The art of fucking shit, I'm gonna start over. If I can master this technique, the art of revitalizing the soul, I know of at least one in the source who could desperately use such treatment. Do you think it could work? Why shouldn't it? Gabo's condition is virtually identical to Helric's, is it not? The only difference being that his soul was suffused with earth-aspected ether instead of light. It follows that if its soul is subject to a similar kind of stagnation, there may be a chance we can save him.
Forgive me, but who is this Gabo fellow whom you speak? I see. His condition sounds similar, yes.
But I can't read it anymore suddenly.
Yet there is much and more about the soul that remains unknown even to me. I say this not to discourage you, you understand, but to remind you that this is a delicate work we do here.
work requiring patience. Of course, and as long as there's hope for the patients here, I will devote whatever time is needed to see this through. But I refuse to spend that time in idleness. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to stay here with Angelo and continue with the treatment. The two of you should return to the Crystarium with Backlook and see if you can't make some headway with their newly posited theories. I think it's about that time. I would tell you to rest first, but I see you're not to be convinced. The fire of youth. Let us return to the we'll just return to the Crystarium then. Finally, I found you, says an unknown voice. Kaishir, what are you doing all the way out here? There's trouble back in Yulmore. Lady Chai is beside herself, sighing, pacing, the whole lot. Near enough begged me to go and find you. Sighing and pacing, you say? Must be urgent. I take it we'll be returning to the Crystarium alone? Go on then. It's not as if I have anything for you to do. Thank you, Backlook. Scurries away. Sorry for bothering you and all that, but she says the future of humor is at stake. It always is. Always has been. Lady Chai is up in the parlor. Best not keep her waiting, eh? Are we just basically revisiting all the places now? For the member berries? Is that what's happening? Well, naught here seems out of the ordinary, though I do not see Lady Chai anywhere. Probably pacing around outside again, staring off into the distance and all that, sighing. Strange. Let's see if we can find her and discover the source of her distress. Boom, 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 boom. Almost sounds like Age of Empires. When you click like on a certain building or something. Drogen, Wandarden, Holzer.
You're here.
Lady Chai, whatever is the matter?
I knew not where else to turn. Oh, this is all too much for my poor heart to bear alone.
Alone? What of Master Chai?
That is the very reason I summoned you. He's gone.
What? What happened?
It all began after the events at Mount Gulg. With Lord Vorthry out of the way, we all agreed that a new leader must be chosen.
And so you held an election?
Yes, well, sort of. Not a single person volunteered to stand, you see. After a lifetime of leisure, we free citizens have grown somewhat indolent. Readapting to the harsh realities of life is trying enough, but to take charge of a broken city as well? No one wanted such responsibility. Nevertheless, Yulmore could not well do without a leader, and so we decided that anyone and everyone should be considered a candidate. And after we cast our ballots and tallied the votes, the mayorship fell upon my dear husband.
Well, given the manner in which he orchestrated the construction of the giant Talos, none could deny his leadership qualities.
But even before then, he had proven himself at Daedalus Stoneworks, don't forget. He is more than qualified for the role. The perfect choice.
But
Indeed. I told him as much when his victory was first announced.
But
Perhaps I was too forceful in my attempt to encourage him. For shortly after that, he vanished without a word.
You believe he was so daunted by the burden of leadership that he felt compelled to flee? Please, Lady Chai, dry your eyes. Your husband does not strike me as the sort of man who would abandon his duty, much less his beloved wife. There has to be some other reason for his absence.
You truly think so? What about you? What do you think has become of my husband?
I don't know, but whatever it is, he won't have fled. So I think he's fled. Nah, I can't be that cruel. It would be very fucking funny though. Didn't strike me as that type of guy either.
And there you have it, Lady Chai. You needn't worry. Master Chai loves you more than all the world, and he will return. Wherever he may have gone, rest assured we will find him.
Thank you, my dear boy. You have set my mind at ease. I will trust in my husband and await his return.
Nice. It makes no sense for Master Chai to have left without a word, but even if he had, he would not have done so unobserved. Unobserved? Okay. Someone here will have seen something, I'm sure of it. We should split up and inquire as to whether anyone saw him leave, or failing that, if they have any idea where he might have gone. I will meet you at the Glory Gate, holy shit, to compare notes later on. Well, I'll see you at the Glory Gate. Not if I see you there first. My boy. Okay, where do we go now? The Glory Gate, what a shitty name. Master Chai? Why yes, I spoke with him recently. Though I recall he was in the rather dour mood. Concerned about Yulmore's neglect of industry, you see. With Warfree's apparently inexhaustible stores of meal and no great need for money, it's little wonder our businesses were all but forgotten under his rule. But I assured Master Chai that the Boutique of Splendors will do all it can to contribute to the revival of trade here in Yulmore, which seemed to satisfy him. He took his leave soon after. Your exchange with Moen taught you that the stagnant state of business... Okay. Did it tell me that now? Is this one downstairs? Yeah, this is at the downstairs area. Now did you just figure out again how to get there? I think there was like a teleporter down there, so I think I can use the Etherite for it. Pew, 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 pew. System entry? No. This one? No, this is all the way outside, right? So it's just here? It's the right place. Oh, it's up. Wait a second. Wait, what? Wait. So is it all, was it all the way up? No. No, wait, it's down. So it is outside? I am confused. Not close enough. There's a thing, but I'm not quite sure. The glory gate. Why have I not seen that? Well, maybe because it's called the glory gate, I was just like not seeing it because I'm an idiot. This guy. Looking for Master Chai, are you? Is something amiss? When I last saw him, he seemed ready to collapse from exhaustion. I insisted he rest and catch his breath. And we talked for a while about his concerns over the city's defenses, amongst other things. He made more than a few valid points. Many of our men are still recovering after your confrontation with Lord Woffrey, and finding General Ranjit in a heap in the middle of the plaza shook us all to the core. The man commanded no small amount of loyalty, and some of our longest-serving soldiers seemed lost without him. Indeed, a number of them left. Not that we blame you, of course. Without you and yours, we would still be blind of the errors of our ways. Anyway, funding permitting, I proposed replenishing our ranks with volunteers from the derelicts and Gate Town. We have a duty to protect not only Yulmore, you see, but the surrounding regions of Kolgia as well, and I, for one, would welcome any man or woman willing to take up arms for that cause. Indeed, I told him as much, and he seemed relieved to hear it. It was on that note that we parted ways. He headed outside, as I recall. Exchange caught you about the perilous state of the Elm's defenses. It did do so. Found unavailable. I guess it is. Hey, you okay there, bud? A burglar. They do be burgling. The act of burglary. I recall a man fitting that description, asked to speak with the poor buggers lately come from right. Said he wanted to know the state of things down in the derelicts. And you can be sure we gave him the earful. Lack of food, medicine, clothing, there was plenty to tell. We hunt high and low for whatever we can scavenge, and it's barely enough to fill our bellies. But folk here don't just want to survive, they want to thrive. When he heard that, he started mumbling to himself. Something about finding us work, I think. Fair play to him, though. Not content with having his ear chewed about the derelicts, he asked about other settlements and all. After that, I can't really say. Looked like he was headed for Gate Town when I last saw him. In the poor living conditions, right. Right. What are you doing here? No, I won't just eat them already. Sure, they're useless. What with not being able to lay eggs and all, but we're friends now. Lizard moment. Ah, there you are. How did you fare? Have you learned anything which might offer a clue as to Master Chai's whereabouts? I took some notes. Here they are. Apparently I wrote those. Interesting. He apparently paid a visit to Queen Bee as well. They discussed the possibility of granting admission to customers from outside Yulmore, an idea to which the proprietor was surprisingly receptive. Sounds like he's got big plans for the place. Yulmore, I mean, not the bee. Perhaps. But the question remains, where did he go after leaving the city? I guess we're bound to find out. All we know for certain is that Master Chai has grown a great concern, not only for Yulmore, but its surrounding settlements. It seems logical then that having consulted those within the city walls, he would wish to do the same to those without. Manabu, if you would go and make inquiries in Wright, I shall do likewise in Stilltide. Gate Town, I leave to you, Kaiser. Sure. Kaiser. Fair enough. Where should we meet when we're finished? Well, Toprang would seem to be... Damn it, I really can't read anymore right now. Well, Toprang would seem to me to be his next most destination. Let us reconvene there. With any luck, one of us will have stumbled upon him by then. But if not, we will be situated to continue our search. Frick! Another blue quest there, it's probably unlocking something. But I don't know what. Oh, wait. Where do we need to go? Where is it? Was it in here? It is in there. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Hastelot. Hastelot? No, the name doesn't ring any bells, but there was a rather dapper-looking Mistle gentleman here not long ago. He wanted to talk about relations between Wright and Yulmore, or rather, the lack of them. We lost a great many people to the promises of meal and the chance of a lavish life among the free. And Warfree fought to take even more from us, conscripting the few able-bodied men we had left to guard his paradise. I needn't tell you what happened when the Sinitas came. Such things are hard to forgive. But Warfree's gone now, and we're curious to see what will be of Yulmore in his absence. That's what I told your friend, Chinas, was it? And I'm sure the others said the same. Not what he wanted to hear, I suppose, because he left soon after, and that was that. Okay. Meow, 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 meow. I forgot we wanted to meet in the elevator, I guess. Can I fly up there, I wonder? I forgot. Do you have to take it because it loads into a new zone? Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. So he paid a visit to both Wright and Gate Town as well, did he? A very busy guy. I see, Kaiser, and I cleaned as much the same. He seemed determined to salvage what goodwill might yet remain among the settlers of Kolgia, sorry. The only likely place he has left to go being Amity. Come, if we are quick, we may yet catch up with him. And then we save his life in the last moment because he's getting attacked by something very stupid, or something very stupid happens. Meow, 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 meow. There he is. No way. Manabu, Orfino, Kaishia, what are you doing here? We might ask you the same, Master Chai. We have been looking all over for you. Looking for me? Whatever for? Lady Chai has been nigh inconsolable in your absence. She claims you disappeared without so much as a word, and bade us return you to her side. What in blazes are you talking about? I left a letter for her in our chambers. Though I suppose she could have overlooked it, and when she gets an idea into her head, I can only apologize. No harm done, Master Chai, but since we are here, might I ask what compelled you to come all this way? We were told you had been elected mayor, and from what we have gathered from the nearby villages, you have been inquiring about the people's grievances. Is it safe to assume you mean to take office? No, let's not jump to conclusions. I did seek to learn about the problems faced by the people of Kolgia. That much is true. But I'm by no means sure I'm the man to solve them. Tackling our many challenges will require resources, and until I have secured them, it would not be right to assume the role of mayor. I see. And you believe said resources can be found here? Indeed, the people's grievances are many, but in the course of my inquiries I have already met with several individuals willing to lend their aid in addressing them. However, there remains one individual crucial to my plans, a man whose counsel might yet to make a mayor out of me yet. With respect, such forethought is in itself proof of your suitability. The city needs you, Master Chai, and I am certain this man of whom you speak, whoever he may be, will reach the same conclusion. For what little it is worth, we will vouch for you should you require convincing. Or should he require convincing? We believe in you. Any believers? I don't know what to say. You don't need to say anything. You've got your actions to speak for you. For as long as I can remember, all I ever wanted was to make it into Yulmore. But that dream's gone now. Burst like a bubble. Or boil, more like. Anyway, outside of repaying Master Arthur, I haven't had a clue what to do with myself. Spent most of days in the days. But you? You've been running up and down, trying to find a way to fix this mess for everyone. And I reckon you can do it. You got this lot up Mount Gold, didn't you? How hard could majoring be? You're going to steer Ilmor into a better future. I know it. And I want to help, properly help, do something that makes a difference. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll work it out on the way, if you let me come with you, that is. You give me entirely too much credit, a lot of you, but I can't deny it gives me heart. Come then, let us press on together. Thank you, Master Chai. But we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. Yulmor needs more than a man with good intentions, which is why I am here, to find one with the experience needed to see the city thrive. Who is this man exactly, and are you certain he's here in Amity? Rendon is his name, and yes, he is, or was. I had scarcely begun to explain myself when he decided his time was better spent elsewhere. He served as chief advisor to Warfrey's father when he was in office. If Ranjit was the Mage's right hand, one might say Rendon was the left. And between them, they kept Yulmor on the road to prosperity. The city needs more than a mere man of business, which is why I must find him. But even if you do, what makes you think he will listen? Before giving chase, might it not be wise to speak with those who know him here in Amity? They may be able to shed some light on these reasons for rejecting your overtures out of hand. Yes, I suppose it makes sense. Perhaps we should start with Tristal then. As I recall, you made a rather favorable impression on him. I'm certain he would be willing to talk to us. Oh, sorry, I was looking at something. But anyhow, I think it's like a weird and also kind of okay spot to just go right about to sleep, because I still have like a little bit of work tomorrow. And then I'll be back on Friday as per usual after work. Then hopefully next year early I can probably get like a little bit of vacation where I can just chill at home, get some stuff done around the house, do work on some projects, plan some more events or anything for the upcoming year. Maybe I should just need to put me like an event schedule or something again, because I definitely need to do more events, but I can't find, like, I can't set aside, I don't set aside the time for it. That's the first thing. And I don't have the confidence in me anymore to actually pull through all of that stuff anymore. I think these are the biggest problems. I still need to fight like these two massive barriers that I'm currently at. I'm not quite sure, but yeah. Anyhow, that was good tonight. I don't think we've unlocked that much stuff, but this is just like main story quests that we need to get through so I can unlock the rest. But I'm actually remembering quite a few things, so it was a good refresher. It was a decent refresher. Could have been definitely more interesting, but like it is main story quest. If you don't care about the story, you don't care about the story. There's only so much you can do about that, right? So yeah. Anywho, I'm hopping off Friday. I don't think I'm... Damn it, I still need to unlock this stuff, and technically the raid is already next week again. I'll figure out what to do on Friday, because I feel like I still want to play something else on Friday, but I technically I'll figure something out. I'm going for now. Saturday definitely Beat Saber again. Friday we'll see. Maybe something else. Maybe I just bush in more story. I'll see what it is. Probably something else. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me. Good night. I'll be on my merry way to bed. And if we don't see each other anymore, I guess have a good one. Happy New Year. You know, tomorrow or so. But I'll probably just come by and write something on Discord if anyone is there. And if not, then yeah, Happy New Year already to you. And I'll see you next year. Bye.
There was another one. I got a 21 kills. Nice. Well, don't say anything, like, just don't say anything.
Hey, can I just say that I cut you down in the middle?
Why did my guy not just automatically, like, bend his knees over your shot?
Just steps over them very carefully.
Yeah.
Victory lap. But you didn't win.
Normal things.
when you brake too hard with your front wheels on your bike. Oh, it just bounces.
Oh god. I'm getting off this wild ride.
It's just, where are you going?
I can take this.
What?
Is it off now that the power's off?
No. Daniel's disconnected. That dropped right in front of us. It was on the ceiling.
That's interesting. Okay.
Daniel definitely disconnected.
Yeah.
Two times black. Oh, what? That was funny. Okay, that was super funny. Everyone. That was super funny.
Fuck. Okay. Holy shit. Karen, you're speaking very fast.
I don't know how to tell you, but there is no rating. It's Animal Crossing. I'm sorry.